Good morning. Welcome to Fortune Cookies Tarot. So I did a reading the other day about the jury and it came up with 4 days. I thought we were going to have 4 actual days before they came back with a verdict. Now I'm kind of thinking, and again, tarot readers aren't always correct. It's one of the reasons why I don't read for the One Direction people anymore, because they keep saying you're wrong. But so tarot readers are not always correct. Sometimes we get things a little bit differently. So one of the things that we can get in terms of timing are, hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. I got to put my banner on. Let me put my banner on. So one of the things that we can get in terms of timing, we can get days, weeks, months, years. So we do that with the with the suit. So I got 4 wands for the timing on the jury. So wands would be days because they're very, very quick. So I'm thinking we're going to have 4 days of deliberation, which is going to bring us to Friday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So maybe we're going to get an answer on Thursday or Friday. So let's dip back in. Now, tarot is not always oh, if you hang on there, Dr. Priya, hang on there. I'm going to do real quick for Johnny Depp because I only have 15 minutes and I'm dropping cards everywhere. Again, all of you, thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. There is a link for your own magical private reading in the description of this video. And as always, this is just a tarot reading. I'm not actually, telling the God's honest truth. So if that was true, I would win every lottery there was out there. So let's just get a baseline on the jury. Let's see how they're feeling. I'm going to pull, since we have 7, let's pull 7 cards. We'll get 7 individual statuses. I'm going to do my best to fit them in the shot. And just give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. I was having some issues with my mic. So how is the jury doing? How is the jury doing? Where are we? Where are we? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So these all represent our individuals that are in there. Thanks, Amanda. And thanks for liking on Facebook. I really appreciate it. Share to your stream. I'm going to be on for a few minutes. So if you want to share to your Facebook or your other social media, that would be great. I definitely want to be off before 8 o'clock when all the other guys start, like that umbrella guy. And I think Law and Lumber is doing a live too. So it looks like we've got some described. I don't think everybody is agreeing. Let's see what they're not agreeing on. They haven't come to decision today, or as of this morning, I should say. As of this morning, they are not in a decision place. So what's our foreman thinking? Because I don't know which one's the foreman. This one's, telling us to move on. This one's stuck, not convinced. This one feels like they still need more information, so we may see some more questions coming in. This one doesn't want to move forward because they're afraid they're going to make a mistake. This one is definitely concerned about the financial situation, doesn't know which way to go. This guy doesn't believe everybody. Let's see what our foreman is thinking. We're just going to pull one for the foreman. One of these 7 is the foreman of this jury. So we'll just pull one. Here's our foreman. Our foreman wants to get everybody home and is keeping the peace. So whoever the foreman is doing a great job. What is at the heart of the matter? Heart of the matter for our jury And they're routing out the lies and nonsense. That's what they're doing right now. They're actually systematically, that's our heart of the matter. And under the surface, they're figuring out the money. This 10 of Pentacles is always money. This is always about our financial security. So I have been saying all along that the debate is going to be over where to disperse and what to disperse to him. Good morning, Audrey. And I do think that they're going to find in favor of Johnny Depp. I just do. I'm sorry if you disagree, but I do think they're going to find in favor of him. I still have my stupid cough. So some of the question, they had a question yesterday, and I think they're going to come back. I think, who did I say? This one is going to want more questions. This one's going to field out more questions. I think they're going to have more questions for the attorneys. Yeah, Priya, just hang on. I'll do you in a second. So they're trying to figure out all of the lies. They want to figure out what's a lie and what's the truth. So we'll do that real quick. Priya, I'm going to do you real quick, and then we'll go right back to Johnny Depp. So everybody hang on. Priya, if you want to throw me a cup of tea, my PayPal and my Venmo are in the description as well. And what did you want to know? Will you fly to the Netherlands and how about a job? Okay, here we go. Let's see what they say to you. Spirit message. I'm going to try and be on again later. You still have some decisions to work out with flying to the Netherlands. There's some details that you have to work out, Priya. So just be careful about that. Make sure you have all that sorted out, because that whatever things that you need to sort out here with I think it's kids. I think you have to sort out some details with kids. It'll ruin your trip, and it'll be hanging over your head the whole time. So make sure you have all your ducks in a row before you leave. As far as getting a job when you're there, let's see what we get. You got to hang in there. You got to keep exploring your options. It's not going to fall in your lap. Step back from the situation, kind of look at it from afar. And what you should do is lay out all the opportunities that you have, or all the opportunities that come to you, and then look at them that way. Okay. So heart of the matter is slow down. This is a slow down card. Slow down. Don't be so enthusiastic. And under the surface, I know that you're nervous about it, but don't worry. Good things come to those who wait. All right. Good morning, Celtic Rune. All right. So we're going to go back to Johnny and Amber. If you guys have any questions about Johnny and Amber, let me know. And Priya, again, if you want to throw me a cup of tea, my PayPal and my Venmo are in the description. Anybody else, you want a magical reading? There is a link in there. Priya, if you want a longer reading, you can book an appointment with me in my description. So let's see how Amber is feeling today. There's been all this buzz about the house that she bought in the desert. Johnny Depp is in England hanging out with Jeff Beck. So many things going on. I was like so annoyed yesterday. I made dinner angry because they didn't come back. I really thought it was going to be 4 actual days, 4 calendar days, not 4 deliberation days. So I think it is going to be the 4 deliberation days. Oh, which is crazy because I just got that 4 of Wands again. Oh, holy mo. All right. So how's Amber feeling? Lawn Lumber had a guy on who was actually in the courtroom who was talking about her facial expressions, which was kind of cool. If you guys want to check that out after my live wraps up. All right. So she is definitely going to double down on this. Okay. Right now, she's working on a potion. She's concocting something that she is going to kind of throw out there. I don't think, you're welcome, Priya. I don't think, oh, Amanda, goody. I'm excited. I have time tonight, actually. I think my schedule is free tonight. So she is concocting a plan here. So another interesting thing that I saw on, I think it was Lawn Lumber, she can't put anything in writing. She can't vilify Johnny Depp in writing. but she can kind of perpetuate that storyline. She can kind of keep throwing that out there and be like, "Oh, well, he was terrible to me, my terrible ex-husband." She can keep doing that. It really is the defamatory part, I think, has to be in right. I'm not an attorney, I don't know for sure. So she is concocting how she's going to move forward. She knows the bottom fell out of this. So whenever I get the Two of Pentacles, this is like building up our foundations and getting into our future, and getting married and setting up a house and really, really digging deep and getting settled. She's completely unsettled. And I know that she is in this house that's out now. I don't know. It's in the desert, someplace in California. Um, I don't think it's hers. I don't know if it's hers. I know somebody had written that or posted that it's some kind of a trust or something that maybe was set up so that it wouldn't become part of her assets if she did lose this case. But there's something about that house that doesn't sit right. It's not exactly right. And it's like almost like a tenuous. I think she's trying to buy it. She's trying to put it in her name, but I don't know if she can do it, um or she wants to. She knows that she is not going to be able to work anymore. That is what's binding her. The card that goes over, this is usually the person right in the middle of the Celtic cross. This is like a little mini Celtic cross. So, good morning, Mel. What will the public's reaction be? I will get there because I'm totally going to dig onto that right now, Mel. Hang in there, baby. So she knows that she's not going to work again. And so she is trying to rebuild some kind of character or persona, some kind. Oh no, Celtic Rune, I know about that too. So Celtic Rune said she was using her homeowner's insurance to pay for legal fees. Now you can do that, but I believe it has to be the homeowner's policy that was in place when the defamation took place. I don't know if this one qualifies. I don't know if those dates match up. But we're going to get to Mel's question in a second. Thank you for throwing up questions, my friends. So I think what she's going to do is develop this persona that she overcame. So, and I'm going to tell you guys, over the weekend, I watched the Dark Shadows remake, the movie. Watch it if you haven't seen it, with Johnny Depp. If you watched the series when you were younger, I did not, my aunt did, and like I kind of caught up on it. But it's basically about this, spooky family. It was a daytime drama, spooky family, and the patriarch is a vampire that has this odd relationship, tenuous relationship with a witch. It's really, really good, and it's Tim Burton, and it's really hokey. And I think it's now my favorite Johnny Depp movie. So I've already watched it twice. I'm going to watch it again. So she is creating this persona of that she abides. And the reason I brought up that movie is because Michelle Pfeiffer, and it says, we abide, or something like that. Not the dude abides, but I can't remember what she said, but they survive was basically the gist of it. Under the surface, she again knows her bottom fell out. She knows that she is broke. She is baroque, not just a little broke. I think she is really absolutely broke. I think she's got nothing in the bank. And I think that she's in a panic. I don't know if we're going to see her back in the courtroom. I really want to see her face when they come down with the verdict. So the death card in reverse. This is a resistance to change. She's not going to change her story. So she is going to dig down, and she is going to double down on this. Well, I don't care what anyone says. I'm a victim. I am a victim. So, Mel, let's see how the public is going to respond to this victim characterization. So, this romanticism of victimhood is really, really troubling to me. We got 7 minutes, people. I may not get to Johnny. We may have to do him a little bit later. I'm sorry. The victimization, being a romantic role, is really just such an awful thing. I mean, even if you go back and you read Victorian and Gothic novels, the heroines that dealt with victimization, they overcame in a strong way. It wasn't whining and writing a paper. It was they would overcome in a much grander fashion, in a much more self-restorative fashion. So how is the public going to respond? Mel, this is for you. Again, if you're just dropping in, you can book your own magical reading with me in the description. Okay, so how the public is going to see this is our gaslighting card. This is, having many treasures available to you, many things that are available to you. All kind of being dazzled by choices, that sort of stuff. When we go in reverse, now we're in reverse, okay? What this is this is things revealed. This is all of the smoke screen goes away. It all disappears. Where people are not going to be happy with her. Now, this card, the sad squirrel, those of you that don't follow me on the reg, the sad squirrel is my toddler temper tantrum who's like laughing, crying and stamping and yelling all at the same time. So when we go into reverse, this is, I think, the world in general. I think primarily we're going to see people that just kind of walk away from her and they just kind of go, yeah, we knew it. And we're just not going to feed any more energy into this animal. We're just not going to do that. So I think we're going to see definitely a little bit of a different response of the public. I don't think we're going to be, I think everyone's going to take the higher ground and not be so vehemently anti Amber Heard, and kind of temper that pro Johnny Depp. Like, okay, well, let's get back to business as usual. We don't have to advocate for him anymore because it's been proven that he's a good guy and he really didn't do anything wrong. Looking at things from different perspectives, understanding, we've all had our time out during this trial and during the presentation of the information. The public, thank God it was televised, have been fed all of the information that they need to make an informed decision. When we go into reverse, we're moving beyond that. The debate is over. We're not going to debate any longer. Whether in general, this is in general, there's still going to be some haters and doubters out there, but in general, people are going to say, okay, you know what? We've done this. We know we know what's up, and we're just going to move forward. And let's get back to business as usual. Let's get Captain Jack Sparrow back on the screen. So, So Celtic Rune, hang on there for a second. We got Monica's question. Is she getting any payments from Johnny Depp? Let's do, you know what? We're going to do financials for both of them. I'll do her on top, her on the bottom. Ew, gross. So let's see. Financials. Let's see if anybody is going to get money. And we're going to split the deck right down the middle. Crack. And I apologize, guys. I haven't had my nails done since I got sick. I've got one missing. I'm so shaggy and a disaster here. So we'll do Johnny on the right, Amber on the left. We're going to reshuffle for her financials at the end of this trial. Let's see if she's going to get any money. Is she going to get any money? Is she going to get any money? Is she going to get any money? So actually, let me clarify that question. Is she going to be awarded any money? There we go. How about that? That's a little bit clearer because I was asking a little bit of a different question. 1, 2, 3. That is interesting. Johnny Depp. Is he going to be awarded any money? One, 2, 3. Now that's very interesting. Okay, this is a tough one. Don't get mad at me. I'm just reading the cards. So this would indicate that she's going to get some money. Okay. This would indicate that it's pretty shady, but it's going to wrap everything up. Okay. There's some kind of deal. Now, I've been saying that I think she's going to be awarded money, or that Johnny Depp's going to be awarded some kind of some kind of monetary compensation, but that he's going to forego getting it. And intuitively, I do think he's going to say to the effect of whatever's awarded to her, not to worry. We're going to forego that. In fact, I'm going to donate that to charity on her behalf, and she doesn't have to pay me. I think he is going to do something like that, or he is going to pay the debt that she had to the children's hospital, or the debt that I don't know if he's going to pay the debt to the ACLU. I think he's going to let her ride on that one. But I think the children's hospital, because that was something that he was involved in and that he felt strongly about, I think that's going to happen. This tower card is something changing and disruptive that wasn't expected. So this may be something that's a little disruptive. The judgment card in reverse makes me very, very concerned that there's something not going in his direction. I'm just saying it right now. Intuitively, I feel like it's going in his direction. But again, they're all still in discussions right now. Until that jury comes back, the cards are always going to come up how we are we're reading the energy currently in that room. So it's 8:30, everybody's just getting in there. They're, coming off a good night of sleep, hopefully. So that was a little bit interesting and not what I expected. I did not expect those cards. So Celtic Rune, let's see. Let's see. Are we going to see him in Beetlejuice 2? I didn't hear anything about that. So Beetlejuice 2. I'm a minute past. Okay. Beetlejuice 2. Beetlejuice 2. There's discussions, but they're excited about it. They think the producers think that that's going to be a good move, and that they're just holding off right now. Okay, so I think that was very interesting. Let's take a look. Everything depends on the outcome of this trial. Everything depends on it. So once we do get a verdict, once we do get all the awards and everything, I think we'll go back to the drawing table and look at Beetlejuice. I want to look at the Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock Holmes rumblings. We'll do that real quick, and then I got to split because I'm sure you all have to go to work too. Robert Downey Jr. and Sherlock Holmes for Johnny Depp. We're going to lay him right on top of this. So that there's some resistance. Robert Downey Jr. is really, really well respected in the industry. And he is like the comeback kid. So, I think he's putting himself out there, and there are some people that are like, I don't know if we want to do that. So we should see, but here they're of the same caliber, they're of the same time frame, same generation. I think it's going to look good. Let's see. Johnny Depp, are we going to see the resurrection of Johnny Depp's career? Heart of the matter. And then I got to go, people. Thanks for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe. Book your own magical reading with me if you would like one. Heart of the matter. Whoa, heart of the matter. That's our restart. That's ignition. I think we're going to see the resurrection of him under the surface. The industry's waiting for this. They know he's a moneymaker. They know he is a moneymaker in the box office. So they're just waiting to see how this trial comes out. Let's see. Amber Heard, how's she going to do? How's her career going to do? How is her career going to do after this? So I all think we know which way this is going. Amber Heard, how is her career looking? How is her career looking as an actress, specifically as an actress? Heart of the matter. I'm dropping cards all over the place. Heart of the matter. Heart of the matter. Bereft. Locked outside. Nobody wants to deal with her. Under the surface. King of Pentacles. They're going to say, well, you made your bed and now you got to lay in it. Now you got to do that. You gotta stick with the storyline, even though this King of Pentacles indicates being flush and being secure. I think it's being flush intuitively. I think it's being flush and being secure with this whole persona that she's developed for herself. So everybody, thanks for being here. Thanks for tuning in. Switch on over to the Umbrella Guy or whoever you're watching for your live footage. And I'm going to probably come on a little bit later on today if I don't get any other readings booked. As always, thank you. And I will see you later. Have a great day.